Get down to the B-side. Get down to the B-side.
Pick up a point. You know, they can't afford to lose this game because then it becomes a big gap. We know that Juventus have beaten young boys and beaten them handily, so Valencia can't afford to get too far adrift of the top two in the group. Marcelino, their coach, says we have to play the perfect match to win. Thought it was intriguing that he drew attention to Manchester United physically. He was talking about how strong they are. So he said defensively they can be a little bit disorganised, but in terms of one-on-one challenges, they're really difficult to take on. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out over the course of the game.
We have a goal to tell you about from the late kickoffs. The defending champions are trailing at CSKA Moscow by a goal to nil. Toni Kroos with the ball near the halfway line tried to play a pass on the half volley. It was completely loose, and it allowed Nikola Vlasic, who scored the equaliser on match day 1 for the penalty spot against Plzeň, to race through and score. It's CSKA Moscow 1, Real Madrid 0 inside 2 minutes in Russia. The two teams are coming out at Old Trafford now. Back to Kevin and Adam.
Yeah, just to confirm for you that kickoff has been delayed by 5 minutes because of traffic congestion. I mentioned that the United coach had a bit of difficulty travelling through Manchester from their city centre hotel where they'd met up. I can tell you as a frequent visitor to Manchester that it is quite dug up at the moment with all the works that are going on for the tram system being extended as Jose Mourinho makes his way down the touchline. Just saw a warm embrace in the tunnel between Paul Pogba and Kondogbia, who of course grew up playing in the French youth sides. Both players out on the pitch now, facing the main stand as we await the UEFA Champions League anthem at the Theatre of Dreams.
You're listening to Matchday Live on UEFA.com and on the official UEFA Champions League app. That was the anthem at Old Trafford. We're about to get underway. Manchester United against Valencia is our feature commentary, but many of the games are underway already, and the goals are flying in. Roma lead Victoria Plzeň by a goal to nil. It's Edin Dzeko, left-hand side of the penalty area, drove into the box and hit a low effort across the goalkeeper to score. He hadn't scored in his previous 6. He has one inside 6 minutes in Rome tonight. And we've had a goal in our other feature game in Munich.
Robert once again to get the cross in, and it's headed in. What a start for Bayern Munchen. Easy header for Mats Hummels, who steals in round the back after the ball from Robben, and inside the first 4 minutes here, it is Bayern Munchen 1, Ayax 0. What an awful start for the visitors. Hummels wide open and an easy header to put the German champions in front.
So a start for Bayern that they could only dream of. They lead Ayax 1-0. Let's go to Dan Roebuck now. Dan, Mats Hummels hasn't been a guaranteed starter this season, but that's a big moment for him.
Huge for him because he's been complaining, we're told, behind the scenes about the squad rotation, the fact that he's not getting minutes in the side. Well, he certainly reminded Niko Kovac of his quality. He's here. It's his first UEFA Champions League goal since netting against Celtic back in October of last year. So pretty much a year between drinks, but it was an easy header after a terrific ball in from Robben, who nearly scored himself just a few minutes prior to that. It's been a very fast start for Bayern Munchen here. Hummels on the score sheet, his first of the campaign. Bayern deservedly, even though we only had 5 minutes or so in front.
Thank you very much, Dan. There has been another goal. They're reining in the early moments of tonight's games. Benfica leader AEK Athens. And it is 1-0 in Greece. It's a low drive from the edge of the penalty area, parried out by the AEK goalkeeper, and Haris Seferovic is there to rifle it in from close range. It was an easy finish for the out-and-out striker of Benfica tonight, and it's their first goal in Champions League football in roughly 590 minutes. A big relief for them as they look for their first win in 9 in this competition too. AEK 0, Benfica 1. Drama already on Matchday Live, and we're about to get underway at Old Trafford too. Your commentary team for Manchester United Valencia is Kevin Hatchard and, first of all, Adam Summerton.
And it's Manchester United who will get us underway at Old Trafford in their red shirts, black shorts and red socks. It's an all-white strip for Valencia this evening. Plenty of noise at Old Trafford. I think Jose Mourinho has been really looking to get across to the fans that he needs them on side tonight. Not quite a full house at Old Trafford, but not too far off it. And he'll be hoping for a fast start tonight from his Manchester United players. So just remind you of the lineups as Smalling has possession deep inside the United half. It's De Gea in goal for the home side. Shaw, Smalling, Bailly and Valencia at the back. Matic, Fellaini and Pogba in midfield with Alexis, Lukaku and Rashford up top. In terms of Valencia, they go with Neto in goal. Gaia, Garay, Gabriel Paulista and Piccini at the back. Kondogbia, Coquelin and Parejo in midfield. Guedes, Rodrigo and Batshuayi expected to form the front three as Fellaini gets on the ball here, plays it to this near side, the right, and the captain Valencia, who takes it down the right-hand side. Lukaku's come deep to get involved. He hits a cross-field pass over to the left, taken down on his chest beautifully by Rashford. Left-hand edge of the area onto his right foot, and the cross was blocked, and it's Kondogbia who looks to start a Valencia counter-attack here. Rodrigo's forward, Batshuayi's forward as well, but Bailly just intervenes for Manchester United and plays it back to David De Gea. Kevin Hatchard alongside me, our European football expert this evening. What are you expecting for this tonight, Kev?
I'm expecting what we just saw a few moments ago, actually, Adam. Valencia trying to break quickly, trying to use the mobility of the front two. There was actually an opportunity to play in Batshuayi there, but just didn't quite work out for the front two. But I think their role for Valencia is going to be absolutely key. When Valencia win it back in midfield, then they spring forward.
Valencia has it in the right back position, sends a long right-footed ball towards the edge of the area, and Lukaku, who nods down to Alexis, who just keeps it in down by the dead ball line. I've seen Manchester United prepared to send long balls, particularly up to Fellaini. It's been a useful tactic employed by Mourinho at times. Maybe not quite what we'd expect as the Manchester United way, though, which is one of the bones of contention here at the moment. As Shaw plays it down the left-hand side for Manchester United, and it's put out of play for a throw-in with just over 2 minutes on the clock. Manchester United 0, Valencia 0, as we see on the monitor in front of us, Marcelino with his hand just over his mouth, looking very thoughtful, wearing a smart suit, sat at the back of the Valencia dugout at Old Trafford. Marcelino did a great job last season, a fourth-place finish. Well, it could have been even better for them, Kevin, really, couldn't it, when you think the way that they started last season, but they maybe lost a form a little bit in the second half of the season.
Yeah, but he's overall done an extraordinary job, really. You know, to get them in the top four was amazing.
As it's put out of play on the far side by Shaw. It'll be a throw into Valencia, about 5 metres in from the corner flag on the right-hand side, deep in the Manchester United half.
I think the key is how well drilled they are, Adam, as well. They stick to this 4-4-2, so we'll see just how good they are in terms of playing against top opposition.
Jose Mourinho very much expecting a counter-attacking performance from Valencia, who was full of praise for how good they can be defensively, and I think we've seen that so far this season in the Spanish top flight, where they've only conceded 6 goals, although they have only scored 5, which has been the problem. Got that first victory of the season at Real Sociedad at the weekend. Maybe slightly surprised, I think you were surprised by this, the man who got that goal, Gamero, Kevin, on the bench tonight.
Yeah, it's a big call, that, because Gamero has that pace to catch Manchester United on the counter. We saw big defensive holes at the weekend against West Ham.
Rodrigo looking to play a ball to the edge of the box, but dealt with by Manchester United, who have possession with Matic. Played to the edge of the area and Smalling, and now it's back with Shaw. He plays it to David De Gea, who's on the edge of his 6-yard box. Laid it forward to Fellaini, who chest down, but only into the path here of Guedes, and it was only just a little too far in front, that of Rodrigo. The cross took a deflection, and it almost took it perfectly into the path of Rodrigo, who was inside the area, and that was really all of Manchester United's own making, given away by Fellaini, and Valencia nearly made the most of that. Now at the other end, it's Rashford looking to make something of a long ball forward on the edge of the box, but the United youth graduate was offside.
Just going back to the other end, the one person you don't want to give the ball to in a dangerous area is Guedes, because he has the pace, he has the ability to isolate defenders. I think he just made the decision a bit too late to try and squeeze that ball through to Rodrigo, but that was an early scare for United.
I was surprised to work out before the game that Gonzalo Guedes is actually the top scorer in UEFA Champions League football in the starting 11 tonight for Valencia. He has 3 goals in 14 UEFA Champions League appearances previously. Gamero, who's on the bench, has got 4 in 21. You look through the side, actually, there's not a tremendous amount of experience in terms of the UEFA Champions League proper for Valencia, who have it here with their number 23 Batshuayi. Finds Gaia, the left back on this near side, the left. Kondogbia picks it up, 10 metres inside his own half. Now it's with Rodrigo. Of course, played not that far away from Manchester at Bolton Wanderers in the earlier stages of his career. Said how much he learnt playing at Bolton. As Luke Shaw has it here for Manchester United. Plays it short to Pogba. Not quite the level of intensity that maybe might have expected from Manchester United at home. We've seen them make fast starts at Old Trafford on several occasions this season. This is Pogba inside the centre circle, gets it to the left-hand side, and Luke Shaw back in the England squad of late, which has been great to see after his terrible injury problems. Rashford has it down the left-hand side, back to Luke Shaw, deep inside the Valencia half. On the edge of the left-hand corner of the box, it's Pogba, who finds Rashford looking to weave his way through into the box. And then Rashford wins it back off Piccini in a really dangerous area. They're appealing for a handball there. The United fans behind the goal and several of the players thought there was a handball there, but it was waved away by Slavko Vincic, the referee. Pogba picks it up, left-hand edge of the penalty area. Alexis Sanchez shows for him just outside the area. Wide it goes instead. Matic looking for the room for the cross, and it's put behind by Garay. Good period of the game, that the best they've had so far, Manchester United, in terms of looking to create danger.
Yeah, problems of their own making there. Piccini just wanted one extra touch in the penalty area. Marcelino says they'll have to be near perfect to get a result out of this. They cannot afford to make cheap mistakes.
Almost 7 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Valencia 0. As Smalling's come forward for this, there's loads in the box here. It's towards Smalling at the back post, but it's a good claim by Neto. Good command of his penalty area there from the Valencia goalkeeper as he rolls out to this near side, the Valencia left, as Gaia picks up possession, immediately closed down by Alexis Sanchez and then in turn by Fellaini. And Manchester United's pressing there really worked well for them. Have possession with Valencia wearing the armband on his left arm as he finds Alexis Sanchez down the right-hand side. He gets away from Gaia, sends it down the right to Fellaini, level with the edge of the box almost, on this near side. Goalless at Old Trafford as Alexis Sanchez chips one into the box. It was good ball in towards Lukaku. It hung in the air. But again, Valencia deal with it at the back as they once more look to play their way out. Gaia Sends it down the left-hand side, given away though by Batshuayi. United win back possession quickly again here. Their supporters urging them to get forward. Matic now, midway inside the Valencia half. Over to the left-hand side and Shaw. United dominating possession at the moment as Rashford looks to take on Piccini. He didn't do that, but he has found Matic here. Matic about 30 metres out, plays it right of centre to Fellaini. Chance maybe to hit one, decides against that, plays it to the right-hand side, and Valencia almost level with the edge of the box. Twisting and turning, looking to find some room for a cross, does get a ball in towards the edge of the box. Pogba takes it down, flicks it through here to Lukaku, whose first touch wasn't great, but he was offside as well, and it will be a free kick to Valencia. Goalless at Old Trafford, 8.5 minutes gone.
Second goal tonight in Athens. It is AEK 0, Benfica 2. A wonderful bouncing cross on the right-hand side, swept across the AEK Athens penalty area, and the left-back, Alex Grimaldo, got forward and tucked it in. He's the unlikely scorer. AEK 0, Benfica 2. Let's go to Munich now. Dan Roebuck, how have Ayax responded to going behind early on?
Well, they've just had
Pronto Pellegrini alla battuta. Parte il cross di Pellegrini dentro, palla allontanata da Hubnik ancora una volta, poi al limite della rigore prova a ravvivarla in qualche modo Kluivert, Cristante all'indietro per Kolarov. Tocco per Zonzini, l'auto di destra, poi allarga per Pellegrini. Pellegrini vede il movimento di Dzeko, serve poi Under al limite, Under 1 contro 1. Under prova a passare e viene chiuso in calcio d'angolo ancora una volta. Corner dalla destra per la Roma che continua a spingere quando siamo al 17esimo con Under. Tiziana schieve forza Roma da Pescara. Calcio d'angolo dalla destra che verrà battuto da Pellegrini. Sta sempre più prendendo piede come punto fermo di Francesco. Un periodo complicato poi il gol al derby. Intanto salutiamo anche Bianca. Intanto calcio d'angolo che sta per essere battuto, la palla dentro, il colpo di testa di Fazio sporcato in calcio d'angolo, non secondo il direttore di gara, protesta Fazio, andata a staccare di testa, vedono i nostri monitor e sì, ha ragione Fazio, c'era stato un tocco di un giocatore del Pilsen, non è dello stesso avviso il direttore di gara, prova a ripartire il Vittoria Pilsen ma Zonzi recupera palla fallosamente però, e dunque calcio di punizione per il Vittoria Pilsen. Adesso viene subito battuto, palla in verticale per Zeman, ancora all'indietro dove c'è Reznik, rischia di perdere palla poi sul pressing di Cristante che gli porta via il pallone e quindi Kluivert per Dzeko, posizione irregolare però di Dzeko e dunque calcio di punizione per il Pilsen. Era rimasto in fuorigioco Dzeko, non si aspettava questo recupero del pallone per farlo scorrere perché dall'altra parte stava arrivando un Der ma non se ne è accorto e dunque calcio di punizione adesso per il Victoria Pilsen. Battuto Hubnik, palla per Haida che avanza, palla al piede, tocca vicino per Rosowski, pressato da Kluivert, va al lancio lungo, attenzione tra le linee per Kremencic al limite della rigore, difende il pallone dall'attacco di Fazio che mette in fallo laterale. Salutiamo anche Vincenzo che ci sta seguendo. Messa con le mani affidata a Zeman sull'auto di destra, palla all'indietro per Orosowski, il cross dall'altra parte a cercare Limberski, bravissimo Florenzi a chiudere in diagonale e a mettere in fallo laterale, rimessa con le mani dunque per il Victoria Pilsen. Pronto a battere Limberski, scambio con Kovarik, poi Limberski va a passare al limite dell'area rigore sinistro, il cross potente, attenzione il colpo di testa, fuori, buona occasione per il Victoria Pilsen, ottima posizione, stacca di testa indisturbato Reznik palla che finisce al lato di poco alla destra di Olsen. Buona occasione per il Viktoria Plzen. Provato a reagire adesso, lasciato colpevolmente solo da Kluivert. Tanto recupera palla la Roma. Under, verticale per Pellegrini con il tacco per Dzeko. Dzeko si gira, Dzeko va alla verticale, chiusa in scivolata dal solito Kubnik. Poi Dzeko però va a lottare a recuperare un ottimo pallone al limite corto destro dell'area di rigore. Dzeko va al caspotente, non riesce Pellegrini da 2 passi a impattare il pallone, che finisce direttamente in fallo laterale. Grande movimento di Dzeko, mette un pallone teso, Pellegrini non riesce a mettere il pallone in rete e dunque rimessa con le mani per Viktoria Plzen. La Roma che rimane alta a pressare, messa con le mani che sta per essere battuta da Reznik, che per ora è l'unico del Viktoria Plzen che ha sfiorato il gol. Spazza il pallone, centrocampo Zeman prova a raccoglierlo, arriva Fazio però a recuperarlo, poi lotta con Limberski che ha la meglio. Attenzione al contropiede, Limberski sull'auto di sinistra, sale palla al piede, va al tocco all'indietro per Prosaska che allarga a destra dove c'è Zeman che si accentra. Zeman ancora per Prosaska, si gira pressato da Nzonzi nella metà campo della Roma, ancora per Zeman largo a destra, punta Kolarov, rientra sul mancino, va al traversone lungo, troppo lungo, palla che finisce sul fondo per il rinvio di Robin Olsen. C'è Giulio, bisogna segnare il secondo gol, forza Roma. Tanto i nostri monitor, rivediamo il bel gol di Dzeko, portato in vantaggio la Roma. Pronto al rinvio Robin Olsen. Quando siamo al 22esimo, sempre 1-0 per la Roma. Kubnik spazza il pallone, Fazio anticipa Klemenčić, poi Dzeko prova a domesticare il pallone, non ci riesce, lo fa Pellegrini in un secondo momento ma poi perde la sfera e dunque Viktoria Plzen che riparte. Il lancio lungo, stacca Cristante, mette fallo su di lui Orosowski che ha spinto e dunque calcio di punizione. Nzonzi, Fazio, palla per Juan Jesus, poi Pellegrini, ancora Juan Jesus, sempre per Fazio. Fazio tocca ancora per Juan Jesus, Nzonzi sempre per Juan Jesus, con calma la Roma adesso. Nzonzi ancora per Juan Jesus, poi a sinistra Kolarov, Jesus, Cristante, mirina della Roma adesso, Cristante e Nzonzi, tutto a tocchi corti. Juan Jesus ora prova a verticalizzare per Dzeko, lancio per Florenzi che però è impreciso, viene raccolto comunque da Cengiz-Under che mette a terra sull'auto di destra, guarda in area di rigore, va il tocco vicino invece per Nzonzi che torna ancora da Under. Ancora Under con calma sempre la Roma. Nzonzi allarga per Florenzi, Florenzi punta l'area dentro, cercare il movimento di Under, la chiusura di Kubnik, poi Limberski deve liberare e va all'indietro da Haida va al lancio col mancino, palla che finisce sulla testa di Fazio e dunque Cristante ancora torna all'indietro da Juan Jesus e Roma sempre in possesso del pallone. Siamo Luca Antonio dice da perde la Roma, momento in vantaggio Roma con il gol di Dzeko. Kolarov sull'auto di sinistra, sale palla al piede, si propone Kluivert in sovrapposizione, il tocco invece per Dzeko che difende il pallone, non ci riesce però, glielo porta via Prosaska, poi però recupera tutto Nzonzi, possesso palla totale della Roma. Under centralmente porta il pallone a sinistra dove c'è Kolarov, poi verticale a cercare Kluivert, ancora una volta murato, poi recupera palla però Cristante, attenzione al limite, prova a passare, arriva Nzonzi a rimorchio centralmente, però poi c'è un fallo secondo il direttore di gara, fallo da parte di Cristante, pestone ai danni di Haida. Calcio di punizione adesso per il Viktoria Plzen. situazione che sta per essere battuto. Dalla vittoria Pelsen.
when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view, you should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Gravity pulls you straight down. Clear when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view, you should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
imagination began with a new art form. Makes me feel I belong to something.
need a scarecrow after what you did, 'cause all of the birds know that I'm almost dead. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces, there's no more to break. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. I need an angel after what you did, 'cause you were the devil, you messed with my head. You lied to my mother, you lied to my friends. You said that you'd be there, but this never ends. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a You're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. You're just a ghost inside my head. Oh, you're just a ghost inside my head.
From far away they came to us with knowledge. They changed our world and left us without warning. They will return the day when they are needed. Our gaze is shifted upwards to the sky. Rising with each beat of the music is bringing little flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing.
it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion, forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion, oblivion. counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. of the night, on the way back down from the sky where you left my soul. Can you help me fly? I can't resist, 'cause you have got a hold on me. And all these thoughts, when you are here, you light up the dark sides. To live in the night shine, you take my life and light every side. You fade the dark inside. The living light shines. Trace of the night, on the way back down from the sky where you left my soul. Can you help me fly? I can't resist, 'cause you have got a hold on me. And all these thoughts, when you are here, you light up the dark sides. To live in the night shine, you take my life and light every side. You fade the dark inside. The living light shines.
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together.
Lately been given, gave my name to all of them. Gave my name. And the voice of it all that I can't keep my heart straight. Keep giving, keep giving. And the voice of it all that I can't keep my heart straight. Keep giving.
to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your eyes, I feel paralyzed.
always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here sitting by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not